me. It's just for you to get the pictures, you put the wordings. And the tires and everything got burnt. That was why we had a very black suit where pictures were taken and shown as if the refinery was really on fire. It was basically coming from the truck that had this naphtha stored in it. And as I said, we are really happy that we are able to condone it and let it just stay within here. And then some of the pumps that we are using, you can see from my right, were also burnt during the Inferno. And then we protected the downstream tanks, and then the downstream tanks this side are not really here. So the damage principally is just around the pumps, 3 of them also that were in service, and then the fire truck that was, the fuel truck that was discharging the naphtha, and then nothing else after. Then of course there's one street light pole. That was all where the damage. So we thank God for His mercies, and we will do the most we can, as I said, to ensure that any operations we do it safely, and we don't have incidences like this going forward. Investigation showed the pump that was used for the transfer of the naphtha from the truck to our tanks had a spark. It could be an electric spark or something that really ignited a fire based on the volatility and flammability of the naphtha, which I said is just like petrol, and then the fire started. And as I said earlier again, safety is the key thing to anybody in that kind of business, and we will continue to do the more we can and ensure that in any operations we do, safety is taken priority and we do things as it should be. But of course, it must always be said that things like this are not really out of the way in a business like we do in oil and gas. But as I said again, safety is key priority for us in PHRC and indeed NMPC, and we'll continue to make sure we do everything safely in a manner that this kind of occurrence will not happen. Ongoing repairs, as I said, in front of me here is the Area 5, the old refinery, which is on our critical path, and we're busy with the work. And the other bigger refinery is inside, and nothing is going to really interfere. Even though we are not operating, we still do have operations here and there in the refinery that we carry out. We have to run and produce our power, we have to produce our water, we have to produce other utilities. So it's not as if there is no activity going on. There are a lot of things that are still happening. We receive import PMS from our jetties, transfer it to our tanks, so that we can distribute around the zone for people to have. So operations are still ongoing, of course, but the main process plants are the ones that are undergoing this rehab project. So again, to summarize your question, it's not going to interfere with any of the rehab activities.